Okay, it's time to talk about it again. The streamer platform drama. Where should you be streaming in 2024, and where might be the best platform for you to stream and maximize your audience as a new streamer, or even maybe a veteran streamer? What's going on, everybody? My name is Dan _X2Shoes, and in today's video, I'm running it back. I've talked about this before, but we're going to talk about all the different platforms that are available to stream. We're going to be talking about YouTube, Kick, and Twitch, and all the madness that's been happening lately with those platforms. So one of the biggest questions I'm asked all the time is, should I stream to YouTube as well? Or should I stream here? Or should I stream there? Or should I be just a Twitch streamer? And I'm going to try and give you all some information in this video that is, valuable and actionable and might help you make up your mind about where might be the best place for you. Whoa. I'm going to stop you right there, Daniel. Even though this isn't a perfect segue of the video, when you were recording this, you forgot to include the wonderful sponsor of this week's video, cutlabs.ai. This is not AI being used in the way that you think. I'm always harping on about the importance of making shorts out of your streams. Sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, I'm lazy, or I forget to do it, or I forget to clip certain things. I tried out Cutlabs for a couple of weeks before I even accepted to do a deal with them, and I am so glad I did. How Cutlabs works is like this. Once you're finished streaming, you can copy paste your VOD into a project section on their website. The website then analyzes that entire VOD, and using AI, it identifies all the best parts and most kind of fun, hypey, personality-centric moments, funny, whatever, parts of your stream in no time at all. It puts everything in a vertical format for you. You can add captions or remove captions. You can change the place of your camera or remove it completely. It also gives it a score on how well it rates and how much of an interesting clip it is, and gives you a text synopsis on exactly what's happening in that clip to help you decide what's the best one that you want to post. You can download them from the site, post them straight away, or throw them into any other editing software you have. Genuinely, it's so handy for just bashing out some clips from your stream and making your life, again, way easier. And as someone who makes content, I am down for everything that makes your life easier. They also don't store your data and don't keep your images for any sort of generative AI purposes. So yeah, if you want to check out Cutlabs for yourself, there's a free version and a paid version. So you can check it out using the link in the description. It's the first one, so check it out down there. And thanks to Cutlabs for sponsoring this video. All right, back to me. Now, I know I'm going to upset some people in the comment section of this video. Everyone has an opinion on this. That's fine. However, what I'm going to say in this video is purely just my opinion, and it's the right one, okay? Only I am correct. Obviously, that is a joke. Relax. Unless you've already gone to the comment section, please leave one. They help. Even if they're mean. I've actually not got that many mean comments lately, which has been really nice. Somebody be mean to me. Just a little bit. This is just purely my opinion and what I think, but hopefully maybe it might help steer you in the right direction. So, firstly, let's talk about the big one, Kick. Now, I made a video on Kick way back when it first launched, and there was a load of hype surrounding it, and I kind of still stick by most of those opinions. But just in case you're not familiar with Kick or you missed that video, here's a quick little rundown on what basically it is. Kick is essentially a copy-paste of Twitch. It looks the same, it behaves the same, and for the most part, it is the same thing. However, there is one major difference. You can kind of, within reason, do whatever you want on Kick and you won't get banned. One of the biggest draws when Kick was first announced and why most streamers were super excited about it is that you receive for your subscribers 95% of the subscription revenue, and Kick only take 5%. Now that is a lot better than Twitch's 50-50 if you're just a standard affiliate, or their 70-30 deal, whatever. Another thing Kick advertised was same-day payouts. Let's say you got like a crazy amount of gifted subs or a crazy donation or whatever. You could pay that out that day. Now, I had reservations. Everyone had reservations. And some of them were valid and some of them weren't. The 95-5 thing, that's true. You do maintain 95% of your earnings on Twitch. The same-day payout thing, I hazarded a guess at the time that was going to involve crypto. That if you wanted to be paid out in the same day, they'd have to pay you out in crypto. Otherwise, they have the greatest accounting team on the planet. And I was right. They pay you out in crypto. People dug into Kick a little bit deeper and found out that they're owned by stake.com, which are a kind of offshore, unregulated crypto gambling thing. I don't know. I don't really f with gambling or any of that kind of stuff, but that's what it was. It was owned by these stake.com people, and a lot of people saw it as basically just a massive advertisement to promote gambling to essentially kids who were watching these streamers. Before I go any deeper on that, I want to give my thoughts on Kick as a platform. I personally am not a fan. I think it's great that people come in and they try to shake up the space. It keeps things interesting. Obviously, platforms strive when there's competition. It pushes everyone to do a little bit better. That's cool. I didn't like the fact that, it was kind of seemed like it was purposely trying to disguise who its owners were. That was one thing. It just, something about it to me always seemed funny. And I know that's not really very like a factual or like statistical thing. Just from the get-go, I've had a bad feeling about it. Look, personally, I don't care what you do with your own money as long as you're of legal age to gamble or do whatever you want. That's fine, that's your business. However, I just don't know that it belongs on a platform. That's just my opinion, no judgment on anyone. I just don't think that it belongs on a platform like Kick, especially with the absurd amount of money that these people are being paid to gamble on Kick. That is, you know, a lot of the time the platform's money, all that kind of thing. But that's a whole other video. That's a whole other kettle of fish. I don't really want to start that argument down in the comments. Some people find that there's no problem with it. That's okay. Some people think it's a bit shady. That's fine too. Personally, I just don't think it should be that easily accessible to young kids and get them playing these slot machines and stuff. But you know, the same can be said about people who drink alcohol in their streams. They shouldn't do that. You know, the argument's there. Let me know what you think down below. Personally, I don't really like it. My main issue with the platform and why I don't think it's a great place to be is a lot of the streamers that they platform, a lot of the people that they try and push that I think are very problematic individuals. And I personally don't really want to be on a platform that, you know, houses some people that have said and done some really messed up stuff and said hateful things and been very kind of exclusionary people. I don't really fuck with that. I'm not going to go into naming names and all that kind of stuff. If you know Kick, you know who their main kind of bastions of streaming are. And it's just kind of dumb. A lot of the IRL content is moved over there and it's all kind of marketed as pranks and all that kind of thing. Well, really, it's just people harassing people in public, and I just don't see it. Look, maybe I'm not the target audience, but I just think being associated with a platform like that, firstly, advertisers are not going to want to fuck with that. So you're kind of shooting yourself in the foot there. And I don't know. I just don't think it's a phenomenal place for new streamers to be, personally. I want to set the record straight as well. It's not just, you know, gambling and, you know, shady IRL streamers that are on Kick. There's also like phenomenal gaming. There's phenomenal music creators. Like, I've actively watched some really great creators on Kick. I have a Kick account. I never streamed on it, but I just, you know, reserved the username, and I used it. So like, no hate to anyone who's chosen to stream on Kick. Best of luck to you. I hope you kill it. I hope you do amazing. It's just not personally a platform that I really want to support that much, if that makes sense. Now, one that I actually have a little bit more experience with as a streamer, YouTube. When I first went back to streaming, I was streaming on YouTube and Twitch at exactly the same time, and I was doing so using restream.io. It lets you stream to Twitch and YouTube and other places at the same time pretty easily. There's just a feeling I just couldn't escape when I was streaming on YouTube. Like, I would like to think that I have a sizable enough channel here on YouTube. I never thought that this channel would reach, you know, 22, nearly 23,000 subscribers. Subscribe below if you're not already. Most of you aren't subscribed, so if you want to help me out, please subscribe. I never thought it would reach that much. That's an amazing number to me. I just found that, like, every time I streamed on YouTube, it was never getting sent to my subscribers at all. Unless I think you had notifications turned on, you were not getting any sort of notification. Like, look, Twitch notifications are mid at best. You will most likely most of the time not get a notification or get one like hours after the fact. Whereas YouTube, not only you don't really get a great notification from, it's also just ridiculously, where do you even find live streams on YouTube? Like, where are they? Has anyone actively, tell me now, have any of you ever gone to youtube.com/gaming? No. And if you have gone there, it's a complete shit show. It looks terrible. Most of the categories are things you've never heard of, some random, you know, mobile game that no one plays. My opinion is this: if you look at the acquisition strategy of YouTube gaming, let's say YouTube streaming, they just like went and got a load of creators from Twitch. Creators like Ludwig, Tim the Tatman, Dr. Lupo, Saikuno, like a load of creators to come over and made these cool announcement videos. And it was like, hype. And everyone was like, oh, that's it. Ludwig's gone to YouTube. Twitch is dead. Everyone needs to move over to YouTube. And loads of people did. Around that time, I was getting all these comments. I made videos on it and everyone was like, I'm moving to YouTube. I'm going to start streaming on YouTube. Only to then give up on it to come back to Twitch. Because at the end of the day, no matter what you want to tell me, it is a subpar streaming experience. It is not enjoyable. The reason I've stopped doing it after like 2 weeks is because it just wasn't fun. There was no banter. There was no kind of ways to encourage fun in the chat. People come to Twitch because of the culture, because of the chat experience, because of the, you know, gas nature of the platform and how people know what's funny. Like, there's a hype train, there's these alerts, there's gifted subs, there's all these things that make a stream so much fun on Twitch that YouTube just didn't do. They spent all their fucking money, you know, acquiring talent to hope that, like, you know, all the users would just come over in their droves to watch them, when no one did. I used to love watching, like, I'm a big fan of someone like Ludwig. I'm a big fan of watching his videos, but however, don't know the last time I've watched his live streams. I don't know the last time. I watch his videos, but I just don't watch his live streams because it's not somewhere, YouTube is not somewhere I go to watch live streams. It's somewhere I go to watch brain rot shorts and Warhammer 40k lore videos. That's it. It's not where I'm going to go for a live stream, and that's where they've missed the mark. It's like they just put all their money into, you know, buying talent and, you know, creating deals with people and contracts for a few years, and didn't put any money into creating like a culture or a fun, you know, experience for their viewers. Which, like, at the end of the day, Twitch is about the viewers just as much as it's about the streamer, right? Yeah, okay, you can put the most talented streamer, the most fun, entertaining, hilarious person in the world on front of a camera and a microphone and a PC. However, if the platform that they're streaming on has not created an environment for them to thrive and do some good shit, it doesn't matter how good they are. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter how fun they are. People won't come. My big excitable rant will come to a conclusion in a minute. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not here to hate on YouTube either. I'm not here to hate on Kick. I'm not really here to love. I'm not here to love bomb Twitch either. But I will say I love YouTube. I fucking love I love the platform. I spend the majority of my time on YouTube. But I love YouTube for watching videos that people have made to go on YouTube after the fact. I do not love YouTube as a live experience. However, there is a caveat for new streamers. And I'm going to get to that. I promise. This is, as you can tell, this is a very ranty video. And all of this, I just broke my fucking chair. That's not good. All right, and all of this brings us to Twitch. My bread and butter, most of the videos I make on this channel are about Twitch. If you're new here, I post streamer tip videos every single week, for the most part. They're meant to be every single week. I know I spoke earlier about, you know, Kick being owned by some sort of shady crowd. And I'm under no illusions. I know who owned Twitch. Amazon owned Twitch. That's a whole thing. I get that. But if we're just to focus on Twitch for a second, Twitch have the culture. They have created over years between Justin TV over to Twitch. They've created just a phenomenal experience to be a streamer and to be a viewer. The chat experience is awesome. It's super easy to get in and actually just go live and use your creator dashboard and do all that stuff. It all makes sense. YouTube doesn't have that. The creator dashboard is confusing and annoying and odd. Kick I've never streamed on. Someone can let me know what that experience is like, but I'm going to hazard a guess that it's basically a carbon copy of Twitch's. But over the years, they've just done, in my opinion, a lot of the right stuff. Now, don't get me wrong. Twitch has done some dumb shit. Dumb shit in the past, and have also failed to do a lot of good shit that is pretty easily implemented. However, all of those things are getting better. What I like about platforms like Kick and YouTube coming out of the woodwork is they actually are pushing Twitch. And the new CEO of Twitch, Dan Clancy, is a dope guy in my opinion. He is actively pushing the platform in the right direction. A lot of the time Twitch come out with these new implementations or these new features, like let's say the knock feature that just comes out. Like you can knock on someone's stream and ask to collaborate with them. Trying to emulate like when somebody's live on Instagram or whatever, and you can like request to collab with somebody or request to come on the stream. A lot of people are in that beta and it was just automatically turned on. Like I was streaming the other day and I just get this big notification like some random person is trying to collaborate with you. And like, I'm like, that's a dumb idea. Why is this being implemented? Like, why is this turned on? But I have to remind myself, that is something new. That is a new feature that is being implemented. Is it great? No. Could it be decent? Probably. The point is, Twitch are consistently adding cool stuff to make the platform better. And it actually for once feels like they're listening to both the viewers and the streamers for what they want. But all of this brings me to my conclusion on the matter, right? And I'm mainly going to be speaking about Twitch and YouTube here because it's where I have the most experience. So I've spent 5 minutes, you know, ranking on the YouTube live streaming experience. I don't want that to discourage anybody. So here's where I'm going to sound maybe a little bit hypocritical. Live streaming on YouTube isn't really a thing for me because I've already started to kind of build what I would consider a bit of a following on YouTube. I'm super happy with my subscriber count. People who watch me on YouTube are here for kind of stream advice videos. They're not really here to see me play Elden Ring, you know?
Show him your blade, taste of his steel, drink of his flesh.
But then there's people who watch me on Twitch 5 days a week, twitch.tv/x2shoes. People watching me on Twitch are used to just watching me play games. And then, you know, the odd time we talk about content and stuff. And maybe I'll start doing YouTube exclusive streams where I just talk content stuff. But, you know, it's just different audiences. And I've kind of built my audience to the point where I'm happy to just do one thing on one platform and one thing on the other. But if you're a new streamer, if you're starting out, you now, within the confines of the terms of service of Twitch, can multi-stream. Be everywhere. You know what I mean? Like, if you want to stream to Kick, YouTube, TikTok, and Twitter, or wherever, all at the same time, do it. Maybe you are someone who can keep up with 2 platforms and 2 chats. I personally can. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't give it a go. You might end up taking off, if you're streaming on Twitch, you might end up taking off streaming on YouTube. Or if you're been streaming on YouTube and you add Twitch to that, you might end up taking off on Twitch. Point is, if you're new and you're just starting out, why not cast out both nets? And then when you've kind of started to establish one platform, then maybe you can decide, right, okay, I'm going to double down on the other. You know, maybe like you'll find out that you don't love Twitch, but you actually really love YouTube, or that YouTube you don't love, you love Twitch. But now that you've a bit more experience with the platform, you're going to start posting videos there, or shorts or whatever. Yeah, just a lot of that was just my opinion. Your opinion is just as valid as mine. As I said, I want to have a bit of a conversation in the comments about this. So let me know what you think down below. Let me know your own experiences. I will be down there. I respond to every single comment. I want to say a big thanks to all the channel members on this channel. There's been a few people who have kept their channel membership since I kind of took my long break from YouTube. But I want to start actually creating content for channel members, you know, making it like channel members only live streams. Hello, sorry for the interruption again, but this was the part of the video where my mic decided to poop its pants. But what old Daniel was saying there is I really want to make like channel members only content a bigger part of this channel in the future going forward. You know, like members only live streams, early access to videos, merch, all that kind of stuff, and a whole other, you know, fun bunch of stuff that will be really, really cool. So yeah, if you want to check it out, the join button is below. If not, don't worry about it and enjoy the rest of the video. If you decide to become a channel member, thank you so much. You're a legend. You'll also get a cool little badge beside your name. But anyway, that's going to bring me to the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out. Much love. Bye-bye.